Welcome there, Blaze here, and this is my first development diary, also called devlog. This is also the first video on this channel, so I wanna start with quick introduction. So as I told, my name is Blaze and I'm full-time software developer, game developer, talking more precisely. I'm interested in creating game for almost half of my life. Good to know that I'm 23 now. Since I can remember, I wanted to release a project that would be made by me from A to Z. Sadly, I didn't have so much experience as now and made some mistakes. I will tell you about them in future videos. One more thing is that you need to know that English is not my native language. I know that my grammar and vocabulary isn't perfect. Let me know about my mistakes because I wanna progress myself in this language and I hope that running this channel would help me with that. Let's back to project. Project which I wanna create in next month is called Space Strike. But this name is used by another game, so this will be used only as code name and I will think about public name in the future. Indeed, this project will be a mix of popular games called Space Strike and Space Impact with my little tweaks. I don't want to talk too much about these tweaks now, because I will unveil the mystery of each mechanic in each of next videos. For now, I want to tell you that I want player to level up his character and also I want game to have endless mode. Using Apple Notes, I started to design basic game mechanics, but when project slightly grows, I moved to Notion. Sadly, Notion doesn't provide functionality for drawings using Apple Pencil. This is very important for me because I draw many pictures of how system should work. Finally, I found GoodNotes, which is currently the best option for me. I created separated notebook for my Space Strike project and fancy cover is also here. This video isn't sponsored neither by Notion or GoodNotes, but those applications are as good I can recommend you using them in your projects. I created few builds of these projects with different movement handling because I wanted to choose the most comfortable, and here it is. The winner is landscape mode with screen split into two parts. Left side is for shooting and right is for movement. Everything can be done using two tabs and none of them should cover up spaceship, which happened in portrait mode. You need to know that until this day I was using Rider as my daily IDE in work and personal, but I don't feel good to pay as much for this application, especially after price increases. Don't get me wrong, I really like Rider, but I think it is too expensive now. Therefore, I decided to use Visual Studio Code, my favorite text editor, which unfortunately has some cons when it comes to Unity development. First, setting it up to have good IntelliSense takes time, and second, the debugger isn't as good as in Rider. In work, I use Visual Studio for a few days, but I need to get used to it because I don't really like this incredible huge IDE. Surprisingly, I recently found out that Mac version of Visual Studio isn't the same as Windows, but it is based on MonoDevelop, which I used years ago when I started learning Unity, so I will give it a try. Finally, after almost 40 hours of work, I created what you now see on the screen. This simple prototype isn't still fully playable, but shows direction which I want to follow. In the next month, I want to end prototype and give player possibility to fully play the first mission. This is in fact all info about my development progress, but I want to tell you a few words about this devlog and channel. I will do my best to upload new videos every week or every 2 weeks, but sometimes this can slightly change. This is because content in this type of video is related with changes I provided to game. More changes in game equals more content to video. After After the end of this month, I started my holiday and one day I spent on hiking. I decided to share these beautiful views with you, and from this video I will try to show you some activities of my free time in devlogs when possible. And that's all for today. Click the thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe for more. You can also put some comments and suggestions down below. See you soon, bye!